Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Dark Xeno Knight. And there was a Cloud Matt on the other line.
Yeah, I'm up here.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Coming! Here I am.
Okay. Alright, I say mainly we're showing off here. He was just way up there. We're going to have to clean that up now, you dingy. So, we're sitting here screwing around with our harvester. We decided we were running out of wood, so we decided to create a harvester with a planter with no fertilizer machine yet. I hate to put the fertilizer machine on this.
Oh my goodness.
You know.
You'd have more wood than a Viagra commercial.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Hey, oh man.
Oi.
We've almost got a half a chest full of stuff, dude. For wood. Now in this, we have oak wood, we have rubber, we have these sutkas, we have some saplings. Mainly we have a lot of maples. As you see, that machine is just chopping everything. This is a harvester with just a quartz upgrade, which means it's an radius upgrade of 8. And as you can see, it is just mowing down these trees like mad. Now I sort of know why our wheat is going so slow. I think I need to go give it a little more power. Because look at this sucker just chomp right through all this. Just unbelievable. Now you can set it to shear the leaves too. Which means,
what do you use leaves for?
well, you can build a grounding that, you know, creatures can't spawn on.
Oh, that's handy.
Air base, you know, something like that. I see we have some dirt floating in this. Look at that, just chops right away. Unfreaking believable. As you see, we have 5 advanced solar panels on this. I might want to sit down and upgrade these solar panel into a totally new upgraded one. The one above it. What is the one above it? Do you know?
Oh, please, with the way these things run, let's wire them to the nuke.
A hybrid solar panel. Which I would have to make enriched uranium. So.
Ooh, enriching uranium, I can do that.
Yeah, Cloud can do that. We've only been messing with this for what, about an hour here, Cloud?
Yep.
Only about an hour. The harvesters are really easy to make. I'll show you the harvester. Is just a machine frame, redstone reception coil, some plastic sheets, and shears, and an iron axe and gold. The planter is another very easy one. Whew, it's just insane to listen to that in the background. The planter is just machine frame, pistons, flower pot, same thing. And we have them running down. As you can see, I have that going here. And I'm just going to walk through it. Here's the planter down here. As you see, I just have a basic setup of them. And you can see that it's just slowly going back and forth. I have pipes going underground feeding the system. And as you see, we are almost, we're half full.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
We are half full on our...
Would you like me to make a couple chest upgrades?
You know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to create a remote access terminal to the ME system. And I'm going to create this own storage system for wood on this one. I'm going to have to create a network drive, some hard drives, which I have the drives creating right now. Because I have the lasers making the diamond chips I need. So, this running out of power, I think we might want to back this down to 1 solar panel. And the reason why is if we back it down to 1 or 2 solar panels, it won't flood the system.
I can agree with that, though I think it was definitely necessary that we did it to start.
Yes. This is a perfect example of what you guys will see if you do this. A little overkill for what we need right now until I can get the ME system over to this.
Honestly, I don't know if you could overkill this thing with a nuke.
Yeah. Well, to be truthful, the only thing is you would flood whatever you're trying to store it in.
Yeah, that would be the issue.
I think storage would become the issue with this one real quick, because and this is without it even shearing the leaves in jungle wood. Can you imagine a jungle tree in this?
Wow.
I almost want to go find a jungle biome to bring back some saplings. But as you can see, you could definitely change this around. Like if you wanted more rubber trees, you'd put more rubber trees in the planter, how it lays it out. These sukus, I've only got it as one square, and look how many of those we're getting.
Well, that's also a very explosive tree.
Yeah. Okay, we have 34 sitting in the tank right now, this thing. So.
That's one of those trees that makes a whole bunch of branches.
In one shot. Look at that. I think that's the one that's really making this system, etch. If it wasn't for those sukas. Matter of fact, I'm going to remove them from the planter. The only reason I'm going to remove them from the planter and the piping is because they're just so freaking massive. Okay, I'm going to let it finish with ones it has in the system. Now all of them should go into the chest instantly. There we go. And that's how you get around that. You just take the diamond filter here and port it right over to the other side if you don't want a certain tree going in at the moment. At least that's how I have this set up. But you can change it, like you can have all apples come to one chest, all, other things go to another, certain, like you wanted oak wood to go to one. I don't think we need to worry about wood for a while here, man. What do you think?
No, I think we're good for that for a while.
Yeah.
Though, oh my.
Right.
Oh, okay, this doesn't look too bad. Though, I'm seeing one issue with this Sunanium.
Yeah?
We will need a UU matter creator.
We don't have that yet.
Though we do have the proper power system at this point.
That we do. Yeah, look at it. It's just pulling rubber in now. Look at that. I'm going to cut it down to just 2 power cells. I don't think it'll flood if we just leave it with 2. It's going to take its sweet time to do it now, but and as you can see, we have a pipe going down here for the sludge to go to our other system on the other side of the map. But that is nuts. Those trees are insane.
By the way, I took a look. Have we found any iridium?
I don't think so. I do not think so.
Because your Super Sun panels want iridium.
Okay, well we can hold off on that right now. Alright, but I am Cloud. I am Dark Xeno.
You're Cloud?
I am Cloud. I'm Cloud now for somehow.
Oh god, I feel bad for you already.
Thank you. So, this is what we've worked on this week. Now we actually got plenty of wood for our projects. Unbelievably a ton of wood for our projects. And rubber. We got rubber.
Yeah, rubber for my projects.
Yep. Alright, let's go back and check out the nuke. And to make sure the quarry, we're going to check last 2 things and we will log out of this video. Nope, I don't see it on.
Both of those MFSUs should be full up.
Yep, and as you can see, Cloud has wired some redstone into them. So as soon as I turn this switch on, it powers the nuke, and the nuke comes back to life as I use this power. So if I turn it off, that's going to stay on long enough. As I can sit here, so you can see the little red line. So as soon as that powers all the way, boom, it turns off the nuke. And how does our internal nuke look?
That's with filling 2 MFSUs full up.
That's not bad. Let's go check the quarry here. Let's go over and
And
check.
it had already previously filled the other one totally up. So that's 3 MFSUs off of that configuration so far.
We have 23 uranium sitting here right now.
Not bad. And I've got another... Oh, you were looking in that box. There's also, like, even more up in the system.
Oh, I was looking just in the chip that the quarry got. I didn't look fully in the system yet. Matter of fact, I'm running out to the quarry now because it doesn't look like it's running, so I want to see what's going on.
Yeah, we have 101 units of uranium.
Alright. So we got some supplies here, folks. And... yeah, I gotta build those upgrade units for the engines, because all these solar panels are empty, so the quarry's still running. It's not all the way down yet, so hopefully we'll get some good stuff out of that, and we can go from there. So let me get back onto the base, and I will end this video. Anything you'd like to say, Cloud?
Always have your pets spayed or neutered.
Thank you, Bob Barker. Now you see, the planter over here in the harvester, I guess wheat doesn't take as much power as the wood does. Still not a whole lot of sludge. So I don't have to worry about the sludge boiler yet. Alright. So, Matt, what's the next project you plan on working on?
Gee, I don't know. There's really... Nuke is the pinnacle of energy generation in this universe, it seems.
Yeah?
Well, other than your super solar panels, from what I can tell, let me just check here.
Yeah, the solar panels and the nuke seem to be the two ways to go. So we're moving quite along here. Oh, I gotta put the wrench back in the box down here. That way, when I log out, you have it. There's the wrench. All right, I am Dark Xenonite.
And Ice Cloud.
And we will see you all on the next video for Minecraft.